The Beacon Net, a gathering of hams from around the world, will start on the system in 30 minutes. Come join us.
There's my girl. QST, QST, QST. Calling all amateurs to the Beacon Net. Sponsored by the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association right here on the WWKY repeater out of Doylestown, Ohio. 147 Mark 39, positive offset. PL tone of 114 Mark 8. We light up the nighttime airways every Wednesday and Sunday night at 10 p.m. That's 9 o'clock Tulsa time. This is the free show. I'm going to line them up, and Dustin's going to knock them down. Josh and Lucy have some trivia questions for us tonight. This is a controlled net. We asked that all traffic pass through net control. Your net control operator this evening is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG. My personal is Nick, November India Charlie Kilo, just Nick. So I've harvested some people here. We're going to take a round or two of check-in, see who else is out there. Then I'm going to go through the list, see who's just here to say hi. Who's going to stick around for the big show tonight. Before we do that, let's check in with tonight's net control team. Dustin's going to take over at the top of the hour. KD80PC, this is KD8SLG. How you sounding tonight, Dustin?
W8WKY.
From our sponsor, had to make sure everything dropped and worked there. Well, good evening to you, Nick. This is KD8EPC. We're here. Hopefully we're sounding good and we'll be ready to go, and we won't have stray nodes causing chaos and making us not hear everybody here on the 3.9. So there you go. But we're here. We're ready to go. We've got an ice-cold cup of water here, and we'll be ready for the big show. So this is KD8EPC, back to pre-net control.
Yeah, it's sort of a mess when I don't have RF going at the same time, so I have something to compare it to, or I would have seen you talking today. Sorry about that. Everybody else heard you, though, at least everybody on the RF side. You sound great, man. No worries. See you at the top of the hour. Clear with KD8EPC. Let's see if Nigga Knight's out there. K8QKO. How you doing tonight, Nick? You gonna stick around? K8QKO's KD8SLG. You there, Nick? Yeah, I think he's mad at me for starting a fight with Mark Sunday night. You're out there, Nick. Come in later. K8QKO. See you, man. Let's talk to Josh. W8HRF, KD8SLG. What's up, Josh? You ready to rock some trivia tonight? And how is Whiskey 1 Lima Lima doing?
KD8SLG, W8HRF. Good. I was going to say good morning. Good evening, Nick. Well, Whiskey 1 Lima Lima is doing okay. He was up a little bit last night, so. A little bit? Well, he was up for a couple hours last night, so. But he's asleep now, so that's a good thing. So, but we are here, and going to have a trivia question all set for you. Looking forward to it. Hope you're doing well. KD8SLG, W8HRF.
Josh, I've never had a bad day in my life. I'm not going to start today. Good to hear Will's keeping you busy. Let's see how Miss Lucy's doing with that. K8YUK, KD8SLG. Hi, Lucy. How you doing?
KD8SLG, K8YUK. William was up from 347 to 503 last night. I haven't forgotten. We did everything possible. I even walked outside in our backyard in the dewy grass, praying the stars would lull him to sleep, and it didn't work. It was a long night. Otherwise, I actually made dinner, washed the dishes, and partially put away the laundry, and organized the pantry today. And that, to me, is when, and I trimmed most of the bush. However, the bush is, oh my goodness, what, 5 by 5 by 8, maybe? It's massive. It's ridiculous. And I trimmed half of that. So it looks ridiculous, but it's partially done. Anyway, doing well. We'll be here with all trivia, and we'll catch you down the log, hopefully soon. KE8YUK, back to KD8SLG.
Sounds like he's keeping you busy. You're going to be reminding him of that for years, aren't you? I made dinner. I got laundry in the dryer right now. I cleaned the vacuum today. I cleaned the fan today. I was very, very industrious. And the boredom breaker net. Yeah, that too. Looking forward to all trivia. Glad you're here tonight, Lucy. Stay awake. Got to clear with KE8YUK. It's KD8SLG. Next up, let's check in with Eric. KE8VZA. How you doing, Eric?
KD8SLG, KE8VZA here. Doing well, Nick. Hope you are too. Sorry I missed the boredom breaker net actions this afternoon. Things at the Big W were moving at a high pace today, so there was no time, unfortunately. Anyway, I will have 3 nets under my belt today anyway, between barometer, food net, and the beacon net, so that's a good sign. Anyway, I'll be sticking around. Back to you, KE8VCA.
Yeah, I got in early with Josh on the food net and didn't stick around because I was actually making food. Glad you're sticking around tonight. I probably wouldn't have heard you this afternoon anyway on the border breaker net, so there's that. Glad you're sticking around, Eric. I'm going to clear with KE8VZA. Let me tell you who I got so far. We'll take a couple rounds of check-ins and see who's sticking around. WB4AIZ, Chuck down in Florida was in and out. Hi, Chuck. W3ETB, Eddie from Maryland's in there. K0KDW, Brad was in and out tonight. K5CFY in slot number 10, where he belongs. KC0LRM, Kelly, you're in there. K8LYJ, Bob. AB8MO, Andy. N8YMY. John, you're on the list. K8VOX, Scott's in and out. It's eating ice cream, but it's not peppermint. KF8G, you're on the list. KJ5FLL, Brad was in and out from Texas. And KE8QFT, Uncle Fred, you're on the list. See if anybody else is out there right now who wants to get in on the pre-show for the Beacon Net, starting in about 21 and a half minutes. This is KD8SLG. I'm listening.
This is Kilo Juliet 5, India Tango Kilo, KJ5ITK, Scott in Waco, Texas, in and out. It's almost my bedtime. Back to you, KJ5ITK, clear.
Well, that almost got awkward. KJ5ITK, Scott out in Texas. I got you in and out. Sleep well, my friend. Anybody else out there? It's KD8SLG. I'm listening.
This is Kilo 6 Kilo Juliet Victor, K6KJV, Kevin of Valley Springs, California.
RavCav, K6KJV, you snuck in on me there, man. You were off the page, off the screen. I couldn't see you. I got you in there. Saw somebody else out there, W2JLS. John, I put you on the list. Like it or not. All right, those are the 2 rounds of check-in. So let's see who's sticking around tonight and who isn't. Starting with Eddie. W3ETB, KD8SLG. What's up, Eddie? Are you sticking around tonight, and how's everything going?
Yeah, Nick. Yeah, I'm going to be sticking around. I got 3 computers going on here at the same time. Each one is doing something different. So that is really multitasking. So, actually, well, if you consider the phone, that would be 4. So the phone's really a computer in a way. So 4 things going on at the same time. So I got to figure out which one. When I hear you or hear Dustin, I'll have to grab the phone and not grab one of the space bars on the computers. Back to you, Nick.
All right, Eddie, got you sticking around. Stick a Post-it on it or something so you know which one to grab when Dustin gives you a holla. Good hearing you, Eddie. We're going to clear with W3ETV. K0KDW Brad was in and out. Let's go to Oklahoma. Talk to Ray. K5CFY. NCO extraordinaire of the Boredom Breaker Net and a dozen other nets. What's up, man? How are you tonight? How was your hour this afternoon? And are you sticking around tonight?
W8WKY, W8WKY.
P8SLG and the net, K5CFY. Well, we did pretty good on the net today. They're fine business. They're Nick. I think we ended up with 64. I think that's it. Anyway, it was a good net. Appreciate you doing the first hour there. Good to hear everybody on there. And, yeah, I'm definitely going to hang around. So I'm going to go for the trifecta. K5CFY. Back to you, Nick.
K5CFY. KDSLG. Yeah, I think I did 32 and you did 32. It was a good day. That Steve truck driver guy got a little chatty with me, and I was already chatty today, so I didn't get anywhere near. You know, Dustin and I always go for 42. But had fun. It was a good time. Always is. So I'm just sticking around tonight, Ray. Gonna clear with K5CFY. Let's see where Kelly's at tonight. KC0LRM, KDSLG. I keep forgetting, Kelly. Are you in Kansas or are you in Oklahoma during the week? Are you sticking around tonight?
KD8SLG, KC0LRM. Yes, I'm in Tulsa today. Sunday night will be my Wichita night, but yes, I am sticking around and didn't get a chance to hit the Boredom Breaker Net at lunch. I was too busy, but I'll definitely be here Sunday night, but I will be sticking around for the other half of the net. Couldn't miss Dustin's hour, the Dr. Squatch there. All right, back to you.
All right, Kelly's in Tulsa tonight. I got you sticking around. Dustin will be here at the top of the hour. I was NCO today, so you missed me. It was fun. Gonna clear the KC0LRM, see what Bob's up to. And what do you call it, the Magic City? K8LYJ, KDSLG. What's up, Bob? You sticking around tonight?
KD8SLG, K8LYJ. Good evening, Nick. Good evening, Net. Yeah, I'll hang out. Want to see what Josh and Lucy have cooked up for us. And here I am. I hit the trifecta. Checked into all 3 today. Or is it a tetrafecta since I checked into the club net last night, too? Anyway, I'll leave that up to you. This is K8LYJ.
Well, I like to call the 3 in a row a hat trick. Although trifecta does strike me as fun. But you've got to be NCO before you can get the quadfecta. So when you start doing the NCOs, Bob, we'll get you the quadfecta pin. Great to have you sticking around tonight, Bob. We're going to clear with KA8LYJ. Let's go north. Talk to my friend Andy. That's a fun little find you got for me today there, Andy, on the cantenna. You ready for Friday, man? Are you ready for a Barometer Net Friday? I know I am. AB8MO, you sticking around tonight? How you doing, man?
KD8SLG from AB8MO. Yeah, you were the first one I thought of when I saw that leaflet. It was from the Heathkit catalog, 1965. There were Benton Harbor lunch boxes for sale, and then the cantenna dummy load there. Yeah, I deserve a pin. Where's my pin? Because I've been net control station a few times here. A lot to bind you over my career with this net. Yeah, it got lost in the mail, I'm sure. All right, not going to hold it up any further. I'm going to be around. I'm going to try to squeeze in a shower between turns here. Back she comes, KD8SLG from AB8MO.
How did you know I was going to say that it's in the mail? I don't know, Andy. You're reading my mind. But I do have to bleach my eyes now. Thanks for that. We'll see you at the top of the hour, Andy. Going to clear with AB8MO. Oh, this next guy, I think he got the hat trick today, too. N8YMY. KD8SLG. How you doing, John? Are you staying up to play trivia with us tonight, or are you just here to get your ticket punched and say hi?
KD8SLG, this is N8YMY. Good evening, Nick and Edison's, and we're hitting you tonight with RF, so hopefully you can hear me. This Echolink is starting to get me spoiled in the morning at the work QTH. It's just too darn convenient. I think I'm going to let you punch my ticket tonight. We break the airwaves usually before 6 a.m., and it gets hard to stay up late, so we'll probably be monitoring for just a little bit, and we'll catch you in the morning for sure. 7-3.
No sleep, John. Your signal is great. Sounded fine on RF, and yeah, Echolink gets you spoiled until you can't get into the net with it. We'll hear you in the morning, John. Going to clear with N8YMY, who's not sticking around tonight. KE8VOX is in and out. Thanks, Scott, if you're still listening and eating ice cream. See what Brian's up to. KFAT, KD8SLG. How are you, Brian? You sticking around for trivia tonight?
I heard that big sigh in there. You're probably trembling that I'm going to say something interesting to you, but I'll be nice for once. How's that sound? Yes, I'll stick around tonight. So with that, I will give it back to just Nick, KFAG.
Oh, Brian, I always have such low expectations for you, and then you go be nice to me. And the sigh was, I was wondering if you heard that I completely dropped the T on your 8. I'm glad you're sticking around tonight, Brian. We're going to clear with KF8G and KJ5FLL. Brad was in and out from Texas. Thanks, Brad, if you're still out there. Let's punch in with Uncle Fred, see what the final score was on the Guardians today. K8QFT, K88SLG. Go, Fred.
Oh, boy. For anyone else who's seen it, if you missed it, you missed one for the ages. It was 4-1 Guardians, but our starting pitcher had a no-hitter going into the 9th inning. He got the first guy out, and then, I guess it's just a matter of being in there all that time and the pressure or whatever. But anyhow, he gave up a home run, and it's 4-1, and eventually then they came and got him, because, it's a long day, 9 innings, they seldom do that. But that's how it ended up. They had 1 hit, and the Guardians won 4-1. So, yeah, I'll be around. KE8QFT, back to net control.
Uncle Fred, thanks for being my sports page. 4-1 works. They can't all be perfect games, right? Glad you're sticking around, Fred. We're going to clear with KE8QFT. KG5ITK, Scott in Texas was in and out. Thanks, Scott. Next up, we got Rev Kev. K6KJV, KD8SLG. Maranatha, man. How you doing tonight, Kevin? And are you sticking around for trivia? W8W.
Well, hello there, Mr. Nick. Or should I say Nick? That's right, Maranatha. And you better believe I'm sticking around for the really big shoe. That's right. As you always say, the clowns are already here. With that, I'll pass it back to you from K6KJV.
That's right, Rev Kev. If you don't like the clowns, don't join the circus, right? Glad you're sticking around, Kev, and I'll fill in your answers there when I get a second. I think I know what they're going to be. We're going to clear with K6KJV. You're listening to the BeaconNet pre-show on the W8WKR repeater. I'm KD8SLG, and I am going to reach out to my friend here and see if he's listening. W2JLS. W2JLS, my brother from another mother. John, I see you're hooked up. Are you listening tonight? And would you like to stick around and play trivia with us in about 10 minutes?
KD8SLG, thanks, buddy, for picking me up. I'm sitting on the Victor Lima Charlie. I've seen Erica like maybe twice, maybe 3 times in the last 6 months, and she parked it on the Victor Lima Charlie as well, so I may not be in there, but I'm there in spirit. How about that? And I'll say hello to Rev Kev. He and I frequent another net. I'm not a regular like he is, but I pop in there from time to time, and I heard him earlier playing science trivia with some other medicines in that group. So anyway, hi Rev Kev, and yeah, thanks for picking me up, Nick. And you guys have a spectacular night. If I'm able to pop in for some reason, I will jump in, but I suspect probably I'll be resigned. Anyway, I'll let you get on to other traffic. W2JLS, back to you, buddy. Take care.
All right, John. Glad we had a second to talk, man. And you give my best to Erica. And have some good quality time. I'll leave you on the list. Dustin, give you a holler. If you're there, you're there. If you're not, you're not. It's all good. Thanks, man. You have a great night. Going to clear with W2JLS. Tim, KE9CQD, he contacted me there on the blue screen on NetLogger and told me he was going to stick around, but he had to walk away for a few minutes. So I got you sticking around, Tim. He's the bottom of my list. I still got 6 or 7 minutes until the top of the hour when Dustin takes over. Anybody else out there want to get on the log for the BeaconNet? This is KD8SLG. I'm listening.
I'll send you 5D for a quick howdy in and out.
Kilo, Charlie, 8, Uniform, Juliet, Echo. Hello, everybody, 73s. I'd like to be in and out.
Good evening, Nick. KC8FQB.
All right, we picked up a few there. NU5D, Steve from Texas was in and out there. Steve, thanks for hooking up all your repeaters. It's great having the Texas guys in here. Then we had KC8UJE. That's Ray from Michigan. He's in and out. Thanks, Ray. Stick around some nights if you can. Listen out if you're out there. And it's a net now. KC8FQV, KD8SLG. It's kind of slow here tonight, Mark, so I'm going to ask you the question and see what you're up to. Are you sticking around for trivia tonight? And what have you been doing with your day other than all those nets I've heard you on?
I've just been tinkering with the computer or reading papers, one or the other. So, plus watering my eyes. So, KCFQV. I was going to come over to the RF side and I didn't get off the couch to go over to the radio. But KCFQV.
Sometimes it's hard to get off the couch. And John there a minute ago, W2JLS, the Victor Lima Charlie VLC, he was talking about, that's his very large couch. So, you know, a little joke there. I could hear your other radio there a little bit, Mark. Just letting you know. All right, man, I got you sticking around. KC8FQV, K88SLG. Still got a few minutes. Who else is out there? I'm listening.
K8QKO, Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Kilo Oscar.
All right, we heard Nick in there. K8QKO. And somebody's been keying up out in Oklahoma. It's KJ5JVV is the node, but all we're getting is the click and no audio or anything. So you get another chance to try in a minute or so. Something maybe you missed. But let's say hi to Nick. I missed you during the Mickey Mouse roll call. K8QKO, KD8SLG. How are you tonight, Nick? What's going on?
K8QKO. Hello, Nick. Yeah, I kind of missed it. I saw it about 5 minutes after that I missed it, and I was like, oh, I missed it. Anyway, I said that about 3 or 4 times there. Watching TV with the wife, watching Throw It Out with Bobby Flay. I'm going to go back and finish watching that with her, so I'm just going to be in and out tonight, but I wanted to get in and say hi. So I'll pass it back to you, Nick. K8QKO.
Well, thanks for jumping in and saying hi. That is awesome. And enjoy Bobby Flay. And you already know what you're doing. Have a good one, Nick. Going to clear with KE8QKO. This is KD8SLG. Got another minute or so. Anybody else want to get on the log tonight? Now's your chance.
Kilo Juliet 5, Juliet Victor Victor, Mark in Tulsa. I'll just be listening.
KJ5JVV. All right, man. Thanks for following through there, Mark. And I got you marked in and out tonight. No worries, man. Listen out. It'll be a good time. Thanks for keying up. KJ5JVV, KDSLG. All right. I'm done begging for check-in. So I'm going to hand this thing over to Dustin. I'd like to thank everybody who checked in here and chatted me up during the pre-show tonight. Let's have Dustin light up the nighttime airwaves. KD8EPC, this is KD8SLG. Light them up, Dustin.
Oh my gosh, there, Nick, you had me running across the room. Hold on a second.
You're a clock watcher too, man. Tick tock, tick tock. I don't have the 400 in front of me with a nice analog face clicking off the seconds, so I was just guessing, man. KD80PC, light 'em up, Dustin.
All right, thanks there, Nick. Good evening and welcome to the Beacon Net. My name is Dustin. My call sign is KD80PC, and I'll be your net control for the evening. The Beacon Net meets every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on the W8 WKY repeater 147.390 with a positive offset to PL tone of 114.8. Allstar Node 48496 and Echolink W8 WKY-R. This is a direct net. All traffic must pass through net control, and all stations are welcome to check in. Take multiple rounds of check-ins, so if you don't get in the first time, just stand by and we'll get to you as soon as we can. We're linked in with our friends in Oklahoma, Fireside, various other networks. We asked you to key for a couple seconds before and after you transit. Make sure you let everything drop so we can hear everything you have to say. Before we start taking check-ins, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please call now.
W8WKY.
All right, not hearing any emergency or priority traffic stations that haven't already checked into the pre-show. I'd like to check into the Beacon Net. Please say your call phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location.
Kilo Echo 8 Bravo Hotel Quebec KE8 BHQ Benson Mobile.
All right, we'll take them one at a time. We got KE8BHQ Ben in the mobile there. We'll be right back to you, Ben. Let's go up here. Let's get some trivia going. Let's see what do we got here. I think we got W8HRF. Mr. Lucy's got the main trivia, it looks like. What do you got for us?
KD8EPC, W8HRF. Good evening, Dustin. Tonight's main trivia question is, in what year did the BBC launch its first regular public radio service? Your options are Alpha, 1918, Bravo, 1922, Charlie, 1927, or Delta, 1932. Again, in what year did the BBC launch its first regular public radio service? Your options are Alpha, 1918, Bravo, 1922, Charlie, 1927, or Delta, 1932. I'll get this posted in the blue screen. KD8EPC, W8HRF.
All right, thanks so much there, Josh. Let's go down here to Miss Lucy K8YUK for our alternate trivia. What do you have for us, Lucy?
KD8BC, blank totally on who I was talking to. Here's your all trivia for tonight. J. Robert Oppenheimer did a lot. What did he not do? A, predict the existence of black holes. B, predict the existence of rapidly rotating neutron stars. C, direct the lab that perfected the atom bomb. Or D, hypothesize the creation of an antimatter bomb. Again, alt trivia. J. Robert Oppenheimer did a lot. What did he not do? A, predict the existence of black holes. B, predict the existence of rapidly rotating neutron stars. C, direct the lab that perfected the atom bomb. Or D, hypothesize the creation of an antimatter bomb. Back to you guys. I'll post it in the blue screen. K8YUK, KD8EPC.
All right, thanks so much there, Miss Lucy. Let's go down here and start with our mobile K8BHQ. Ben, how you doing? What's going on and what's your trivia answers?
KD8EPC, KE8BHQ. Doing pretty good, Dustin. Jumped in the truck and just started heading home. I'm going to get right down to the trivia and go with Delta and Delta, and that's about all I've got. So this is KE8BHQ, and I'm going to give it back to you.
All right there, my friend. Mobile safely, and watch out for deers there. We'll say 73 to you, and we'll catch you on down the log. And take me all the way back to the top here. Let's go talk to Eddie, W3ETV. Take it away.
Yeah, Dustin. Yeah, it's all the way back to the top. Dustin, did we talk this morning? I can't remember. It's been a long day. I think we did talk this morning. No, I talked to Nick this morning. He was the substitute Dustin today. So, yeah, he was acting Dustin, substitute Dustin, whatever you want to call it. Just joking, Nick. Anyway. Well, let's go ahead and do the trivia questions, and we'll get on down that list. W3TV, I'm going to go with D&D for the trivia, so I'll be standing by and listening. You have a great night there, Dustin. W3TV, back to net.
All right there, Eddie. Yeah, this is the first you're talking to me. This is my first net of the day. Actually, this is my first net in like 2 weeks, so there you go. I had last week off, and I had the boredom breaker earlier today off, so there you go. After that 4-net marathon, we need a little break. That's on for B&D. Great to hear you, Eddie. 73, and have a great evening. Well, let's go down to Mr. Ray, K5CFY. Good evening, Ray. How you doing, and what are your trivia answers?
EPC in the net, K5CFY. Good evening there, Mr. Dustin. Well, we missed you today on the first hour of the Border Breaker net. That your replacement did a fine job, but we did hear you in there. And let's see, I'm going to go with barometer and beacon. So B&B for me. And again, thanks for the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association for hooking us up on Wednesdays, and maybe, hopefully, you'll be there next Wednesday. We'll be looking forward to it. Catch you later. Have a good one there, Dustin. K5CFY.
All right there, Ray. Well, I do believe I will be back Wednesday. I don't have any side jobs planned at this point, but you never know. Things could always change. But as of right now, I will be there Wednesday for my usual spot. So thanks for doing the second hour. We tried to check in, but we got collisions and stepped on every time and had other things to do. So next time for sure. But sounds like you had a good net. I did listen for a while. So, Ray, give old Fred a scratch on the ears there. We'll say 73. For anybody who doesn't know, you can catch Mr. Ray and all the other wonderful net controllers for the Border Breaker net every day at noon Central Time on Allstar Node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. They go a couple of hours, switch net controls at the top of the hour, and welcome rechecks. So if you haven't, check them out if you can. With that, Ray, 73, have a great night, and we'll catch you all down the log there. All right, let's go talk to Kelly, KC0LRM. Are we in Tulsa tonight, or are we over in Kansas?
KD8EPC, KC0LRM. Yeah, I'm in Kansas, or I'm in Tulsa tonight. Not a lot going on here. I missed the noon net, so you wouldn't have been there anyway. It'd have been Nick. So I just want to let you know, you'd be proud of me. I made the switch. I'm now using Dr. Squatch deodorant. I bought the wood barrel bourbon. It's pretty nice. Had to throw that out there. I saw it in the store, and I was like, okay, I have to get this. So I thought of you. That's about all. Let me get my answers before I forget. Give me an A, because I'm probably going to be doing some drinking tomorrow night, so I'll probably need some AA. With that, back to you. I'll let you get on down the list, Dustin. Have a good night.
All right there, Kelly. Well, we all need a little AA from time to time. Hi. We'll say 73 to you. We'll catch you on down the log. Well, let's go talk to Bob, K88LYJ. What's going on in Barberton, Bob?
K8EPC, K8LYJ. Good evening, Dustin. Not much, believe it or not. Not yet, anyway. A lot at the end of the week. I got all kinds of stuff going on. Going out Friday to ride the school district's new electric bus. And then they're doing the big school supply giveaway Saturday morning, and Saturday afternoon they got a Honor the Heroes event behind the library. Get a chance to dunk the police and fire chiefs if you want to come and get them wet. As far as the trivia, I'm going to go Charlie Delta. And I'll give it back to you. KA8LYJ.
All right there, Bob. Well, it sounds like you've got a jam-packed couple of days coming up here, so enjoy that, and we'll stay 73 and catch you on down the log. Sort of land of snow, maple syrup. This is KDEPC with the Beacon Net. We're going to talk to Andy, AV8MO. What's going on?
K88EPC, this is AV8MO. Well, let's see. We're not producing no syrup, and it's certainly not snowing. But I guess that's two things you're known for, no doubt there. Hey, give me either a call or a reply to my text message sometime between now and, just after that. Whenever you get around to it, just let me know one way or the other. Yeah, let's see here before I get too sidetracked. Trivium, thank you, Lucy, for the repeat. Let's see here. For the main trivia, I don't know, 1922 sticks out. I don't know why. So we're going to do B, and then for Bravo, I should say, because you don't want to get B and D confused, because they don't really sound the same at all. And Lucy's, we're going to do A for Andy. There's only one of those that I'm pretty sure that he did. So that's it gives me a 33% chance, I guess. So Bravo and Alpha there, if y'all need phonetics. So got another 2 tables reserved for our indoor spaces at the Warren Ham Fest. Need a review next week. What's this? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not paying attention to the blue screen now. But anyway, so we got about half, little less than half of our available space reserved. So we have indoor space available still. If you want it, go to w8vtd.com. Or if you just want to sell in the flea market, hey, no cost. Just come and set up. And that's right outside on the Midway. The Trumbull County Fairgrounds, August 17th, 2025. And if you guys, if anybody, I think Josh, HRS, the only one who's in range of the W8VTD repeaters, but you could hear my lovely voice making the Hamfest announcement at the top of every single hour now. I'm getting sick of hearing it, so y'all show up. Or not. Hey, you know, if nobody shows up, maybe they'll fire me. We'll see. But that would be bad. I would feel very bad if nobody showed up. I really would. So if you guys can make it, it'd be a great time. It's a free event, too. That's all I got from here. Back to you there, Dustin, KD80PC. This is ABNMO.
All right there, Andy. Well, as much as I'd like to come to the Hamfest, I'm taking the Sunday after that off for my birthday, so can't take 2 weekends in a row off. So unfortunately, I won't be able to attend that. But I will go look at my phone after the net. It's over at the kitchen table. I left it there when I had to run for the radio earlier, so there you go. We'll say 73 for now. We'll catch you on down the log, and that's going to bring me on over here to Brian, KF8G. What's going on, Brian?
Oh, I spent the day in Ravenna at Octane Nights. Well, that's a lot of fun. Got a pass for Mongoose Motorsports, parked in their parking lot, and got there nice and early. Didn't have to fight with the mass mayhem that starts at 2 o'clock when everybody starts heading for the street to park their cars. So I avoided that mess, but wow. That just gets bigger every year. They estimated last year over 5,000 cars, so that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. But that's about all I got. I think Redmond tomorrow is a car show, too, at the IGA. So if you're out and about, maybe you'll see me. Back to Ned, KF8G.
All right there, Brian. We're glad to have you with us, and glad you got to enjoy yourself today. So we'll say 73 to you for now. And that's going to bring me on over here to Uncle Fred, KD8QFT. What's going on, Uncle Fred?
Well, thank you, Dustin. Once again, thanks, Just Nick, for getting me on the list there. What a ball game today. One hitter. I almost got to see history. The Guards won 4-1. Oh, what else is going on? Not much. I got to start planning a big family reunion, and it'll be on the 14th of September. And also, got to get to Pennsylvania. Here it is, it's already August, and we got to get that done. Other than that, not a lot going on. KE8QFT, back to net control.
All right there, Uncle Fred. We'll definitely get our way down there to Pennsylvania. I was just talking to Tyler about that today. He was asking me if I was going to come or if he was going to have to come meet me somewhere. So maybe I'll give you a call tomorrow and we'll get that figured out there. So glad to hear you out there tonight. Let's see there. Boy, I'm waiting for the blue screen. I may have missed your trivia answers. You might have to come back with those real quick.
Oh, I'm sorry. I put the mic down and couldn't find it by the time you called me back. I'm going to say Bravo and Alpha in that order. The main being Bravo and the alternate being Alpha. KE8QFT, back to net control.
All right there, Uncle Fred. We'll say 73T, and we'll catch you on down the log there. All right, let's jump on over here to California now. Let's talk to Rev Kev, K6KJV. What's going on, man?
Well, hello there, Mr. Dustin. Thanks for the handout. This is K6KJV, and not much going on right now. Just hanging out with y'all, visiting, fellowshipping. It's always nice to be on the Beacon Net. And hello to, again, you and Nick and the rest of the crew and the youngins. There you go, can't forget the youngins. That's our future right there. And so with that, I feel like preaching, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to take, and even though there ain't no Cornwaldo bean in the answers, I'm still going to go with Delta and Delta. Double D's, that's right. I know it was already put there on the, log. So with that, I'll say God bless. 73 to each and every one, all y'all, your families and friends, and Maranatha. Back to you there, Mr. Dustin from K6KJV. It's all yours, sir.
All right there, Rev Kev. We got you down for double D's as is usual. We'll say 73 to you, my friend. Great to hear you as always, and we'll look forward to catching you on down the log real soon. Let's jump on over here to Fairlawn, see if John is still with us. W2JLS, what's going on, man? Uh-oh, he may have fallen asleep there on the very large couch. Let's try one more time. W2JLS, you still out there? I ain't nothing heard. Well, let's jump on over here to, I think this is Indiana, and talk to Tim, T9CQD. What's going on?
Well, good evening. Thanks for running the net tonight. Not much going on here. Calming down for the evening. Just got the kids down. Finally jumped back on the net. Just a couple of people before you got to me, so that worked out pretty well. Spent some time working on some antenna stuff today. Got an NFED half wave I'm putting up and doing some HF work with. So getting that set up this afternoon, puttering around with the kids, have some family visiting from Arizona. So it's been a pretty good day. Not bad weather here in northwest Indiana either. A little warm, but that's okay. I'll take the sunshine. Trivia questions. These are two, I'm not sure. For main trivia tonight, I'm going to go with B, Bravo. And I think for alt trivia, I'm going to do A, Alpha tonight. But that's about it for me. I'm going to send it back over to Net Control. This is KE9CTD.
W8WKY.
All right there, Tim. Well, great to hear you out there tonight. We're going to say 73 to you. We got you down for Bravo and Alpha. Let's go jump over to Northern Mark here. TCFQV, take it away.
All right, Dustin, KCFQV. They're coming through RF up Newberry. Well, I'm going to say BD. BD. Yeah, so I would remember them. I wrote them on my LED. We lost power over there on the RF side, so I had to come over here. But it's going to be BD. Yeah, I'm using this LED, a backlit LED, and when you write on it with these markers, they're water markers. They're water, water soluble. They're on a dry erase board, but it's a clear glass, and they light up. Like what you see in the restaurants when you go in, where you see the specials written on that glowing slate of writing. That's what I have here. So back to net, but BD, KCFQV.
All right there, Mark. We got you down for Bravo and Delta, and bummer that your HT died there. So there you go. We'll say 73 to you and catch you on down the log. This is KD80PC with the Beacon Net. We're already at the bottom of the list as it stands, so station's waiting to check in. Please call now. Man, this might be a really quick one tonight. Nothing heard. I guess we're going to go talk to the net control team or something. Maybe. Let's see here. KD8SLG, what do you know?
I know nothing. I know nothing, Dustin. KD80PC, this is KD8SLG. Good evening, Dustin, and all the Beacon netizens, all the ones that are here anyway. No problem with a slow night, man. I'm going with Bravo and Delta as my answers as well. Delta just sounds very Star Trek-y. Guess we'll find out. Kind of busy around the homestead today, cleaning things. Made some dinner out of some fresh stuff from like outside the garden. So kind of cool. Of course, I had to mix it with a bunch of meat. Yeah, kind of quiet. Gary's away for a little while, so we got some guest NCOs coming up on the barometer net. That's going to be fun. Rod, W8JX, is doing tomorrow, and Andy's got Friday. So if you're up in the morning, stop by and give them a hard time. That's all I know, man. Maybe we catch up later on one of the phantom nodes. KD80PC, KD8SLG. Back to net control, man.
All right there, Nick. I'd like nothing more. It's been a while since me and you have had a chance to sit around and chat for a minute, so it'd be nice to sit around and chat. You know, I think I'm going to look over and cheat off of your paper and steal your answer to Bravo and Delta just because they sounded good. I wanted to stick with RevKev, but I think I got to be different for once, so there you go. Let's go down here. Let's talk to Eric, KEZA. What's going on, Eric? How you doing?
KD8EPC in the group, KD8BZA here, activating couches on the air tonight. I don't know if my couch is as nice as John's, but I like it. Anyway, trivia, I'm also going to go with the Bravo and Delta combination there. And I kind of agree with just Nick there. Delta sounds a little Star Trek-y, but maybe that was intentional. Don't know. We'll find out. I do plan to go to the Warren Ham Fest, because I told Andy a year ago I would. So, God willing, and the creek doesn't rise. There we go. Anyway, had to re-level the mower deck on Sunday because I thought it was really out of whack, and here the front attachment had come undone, and I didn't notice it on one side. So I had already messed around with the jacking screws, and maybe I said this on the Sunday weekend. Anyway, got it all set, got jumped on it, and then the battery was flat dead. Would not charge, nothing. I've been jump-starting it for halfway through last season anyway, so I knew it was on the way out. Have a new one. Got the front yard cut last night, backyard cut tonight, and we're good to go. And that's about all I've got for the net. Bravo Delta. Good to hear everyone. KE8CCA, back to you, Dustin.
All right there, Eric. Great to hear you, my friend. We'll say 73 to you, and we'll catch you on down the log there. Let's go to Miss Lucy real quick. Lucy, give me your main trivia answer, please.
K8YDK. There's a bug. KD8PC K8YDK. I'm going to abstain from this one tonight, Dustin. Back to you.
Wonderful. No worries at all. We'll be right back to you to get your alternate and your comments in a minute. In the meantime, let's go up to Mr. Lucy, W8HRF. Give us your comments, drop, and go ahead and give us the trivia answer. We're going to make this one short and sweet tonight.
Hey, that works for me, Dustin. I'm okay with short and sweet. I'm ready for bed. Let's see. Comments. Goodness, I didn't even prepare anything. Had a pretty good day. Got some stuff done at work. Felt successful with some stuff. That's good. Got my manager some stuff that she needed by the time she needed, with 15 minutes to spare. That was cool. What else? Will's been grouchy. Don't know why he's been grouchy. Came home, he's grouchy this evening. So, car's mostly fixed, I think. I'm going to order some replacement parts. There's some temporary fixes in there right now. There's a vacuum hose that was leaking. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it on the radio. We went and we replaced the fuel pump in the Expedition, and went to go drive it home, and it died on the way on the highway. And so apparently it was some sort of a vacuum hose leak. So got that fixed up. I'm going to order, we got it patched, and then I'm going to order a replacement hose, I think. So do that, and it should be good. So sounds like there's a fox hunt this weekend at Bueller's at 10 a.m. So if you're interested, anybody out there interested in doing another fox hunt, got one this weekend. And also, another thing I was made aware of, the Canton Amateur Radio Club, they've got a ham radio estate sale going on. They're having kind of an open house. Anybody can come in and take a look. I think it's like 10 to 2 on August 16th, so the day before the Warren Ham Fest, and then the Warren Ham Fest on the 17th. So I'll be there, going around, greeting vendors, and scrubbing toilets at the end, probably. Let me let this drop and read off main trivia. All right, tonight's main trivia question was, in what year did the BBC launch its first regular public radio service? Your options were 1918, 1922, 1927, 1932. We got a pretty good mix, it looks like, today of answers. The answer was Bravo, 1922. The UK's first live radio broadcast took place in June of 1920, and within months, the General Post Office, the GPO, had received 100 requests for broadcast licenses, and to prevent an unregulated scramble of the airwaves, the GPO, they issued a single license to a new organization, the British Broadcasting Company. They were formed in October of 1922 by a group of leading wireless manufacturers, including Marconi. And so the BBC was established as a commercial venue to unify the industry. So on November 14, 1922, the BBC aired its first program, a news bulletin from Marconi's London studios to Lima, Oscar. That marked the beginning of organized daily broadcasts in the UK. While earlier experimental broadcasts had occurred, 1922 marked the official launch of scheduled BBC programming. The organization became a public corporation in 1927. That was your Charlie option. And in 1932, it began broadcasting globally with the launch of Empire Service. That was your Delta option. So, again, the answer was 1922. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for running the net, Dustin. Good to hear you. KD8EPC, W8HRF 730.
All right there, Josh. Well, thank you for being here, and thank you and Miss Lucy for giving me a much-needed night off last week. I really appreciate that. So we'll say 73 to you for now, and we're going to go down to Miss Lucy now, K8YUK. Go ahead and give us your comments, Miss Lucy, and then let it drop and give us the alternate trivia answers.
KD8EPC, K8YUK. I'll give my traffic first. Saw some friends today. That was nice. Betty loved it. And it was very nice for me because the wife who was visiting, the mom who was visiting, she's both, she helped me do the dishes, which was very, very kind. I have been totally buried in housework. It's very difficult with two kids. I hadn't anticipated that. I don't know why I didn't anticipate it, but I should have. Otherwise, that's pretty much my traffic. We're trying to figure out Will's schedule and what he likes and what he doesn't like. Betty wants to help all the time, which is very sweet, but very over. And I'm just glad they're both asleep right now. And an early night, 10:30, I will take it. I am so tired. As mentioned, he was up a lot last night, though I did realize later that I think I had my black tea too late. I had sweet tea too late in the day, and I'm pretty sure that gave him a caffeine boost. But I'm not going to find out tonight, hopefully. That's my traffic. I'm going to let it drop, and I'll read off all trivia. K8YUK returning. J. Robert Oppenheimer did a lot. What did he not do? A, predict the existence of black holes. B, predict the existence of rapidly rotating neutron stars. C, direct the lab that perfected the atom bomb. Or D, hypothesize the creation of an antimatter bomb. The answer is D, Delta. He predicted the existence of rapidly rotating neutron stars in 1938, black holes in 1939, and directed the lab that perfected the atom bomb from 1943. Sorry, that's not right. 1943 to 1945. And bombs, while hypothesized, were not hypothesized specifically by him that I'm aware of, nor seem very feasible in creating due to the difficulty in synthesizing enough antimatter to make the bomb with. And hopefully we never figure it out either. But there's your answer. It is Delta for all trivia, and I will pass it back to you. Have a good night, everybody. The kids would say, Bill would say hi if he could talk. And I know Betty would say hi, and we'll catch you down the log, K8YUK to KD8EPC. God bless.
All right there, Miss Lucy. Well, 73 to you, and I hope you get the schedules figured out there soon. I know you will. So, hey, look at that. I got both trivia answers right for once. I guess it's occasionally all right to look over at Nick's paper and copy the answers. Hi. So we'll say 73 to you. This is KD8EPC. We're at the bottom of the list, and we're going to make this the last call for check-ins. Please call now.
Alpha India 5 Quebec AI 5Q Jerison Tulsa.
November 5, America, Quebec, Mike, and 5 AQM, Mike in Chandler, Arizona.
All right,
picked up a couple there. Let me make sure I got it here.
Kilo India 5, Papa Foxtrot Victor, Philip in Winchester, Oklahoma.
Okay, let me make sure I've got it here this time. All right, I picked up AI5Q Jairus. I have N5AQM Mike. I have KD8NTJ Chris. And I have KI5PFV Philip. Let's start with my good friend Jairus, AI5Q. What's going on, Jairus? How's the family?
Well, good evening, Dustin, and the family is doing okay despite grandparents' best efforts to ruin all of the schedules and discipline we try and instill in our kids. And let this be a lesson for Lucy, so pay attention, Lucy, but I have two different types of grandparents. The one type is what happens at grandma's stays at grandma's. Kids don't need to go to bed on time. We can watch TV as much as we want and all that. And the other kind that's basically a backup parent that has strict adherence to rules and follows a bedtime routine, follows the clock, and does everything that we ask them to as far as discipline of the kids, and maybe even a little more strict than we are. So I appreciate the disciplinarians a little more than the ones that spoil the kids, just because, well, it's easier to come back from a disciplined house and continue on with the rules than it is to break bad habits that got formed over a weekend or an evening. That being said, kids are good. They survive with their grandma that lets them do anything they want. And we were working on the troop trailer and had a troop swim night for the girls. Other than that, not this weekend, but next weekend, we're going camping on a float trip. And me, Nina, Varick, and Noel are all going. So the little three are going to stay at my mom's house. And my mom is the disciplinarian, so we don't have to worry about them coming home all used up on sugar and all that kind of stuff. They will be happy to be home where the rules are slightly more lax. And they'll be happy to listen to us. So we're looking forward to that weekend. It's going to be a fun time. Sorry I missed the trivia and the net. I was on the phone with a couple people trying to get some stuff sorted out, and babysitting for the weekend. Other than that, good to hear you, Dustin. Appreciate you running the net. We'll talk to you later. AI5Q.
All right there, Jairus. Well, there may be a little private side after party, so be standing by for a node number for that if that happens. So we'll say 73 to you, and we'll catch you on down the log. And boy, there was something else I had for you, but I don't remember what it was. So when I think of it, I'll have to say it. So there you go. We'll say 73, and we'll catch you on down the log. And that's going to bring me on over here to Arizona. Let's talk to Mike, N5AQM. How you doing?
Well, good evening, everybody on the net, and 5AQM. Thanks for picking me up. Mike here in Chandler, Arizona. Currently, it's only 110, and they were calling for 117 today, and it never hit that. It got about 114, 115 maybe on my stuff, and I got two agreeing thermometers. So just Scorchville out here. It's just hot. It's relatively dry. Boy, we could use some rain. There is no rain in the forecast yet, and it's not good. And we haven't had any rain in July at all. This is our monsoon season, and there's been a non-soon. It's a non-soon high. So there you go. Back to you, and thanks for picking me up. N5AQM, Mike and Chandler.
All right there, Mike. Well, great to hear you, and I hope you get some rain. I'll tell you, most of our rain's been like real heavy, fast rain that hasn't soaked in. We need a couple of days of just kind of a slow, misty rain here to catch things up. So we'll say 73 can catch you down the log, and we're going to talk to Christopher now, KD8NTJ. How you doing?
Good
good. Got a little bit of a sore head right now from mowing hay and spreading manure. I'm done. Back to you, Nick.
Well, I'll tell you, Christopher, I feel you on the headache when you're mowing hay, but there's nothing quite like the smell of fresh cut hay, especially that first cutting of the year, man. I'll tell you what, I just absolutely love it. So we'll say 73 TM. We'll catch you on down the log. And that's going to bring me on over here to Philip now. KFV, good evening. How are you?
W8WKY.
5 PFP. I'm doing pretty good this evening. I was just about to turn the radio off, and I heard y'all's net pop up, so I figured I'd call in. By now, I usually have all the repeaters for my trip to Texas programmed in.
Well, very good there, Philip. We're glad to have you with us. This is the Beacon Net. We're here every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and our buddy there, Steve, NU5D, he links us with a whole bunch of repeaters over there in the Texas area, so that's probably how you're hearing us this evening.
I'm actually coming in through the Claremore repeater. I'm working here in Tulsa till tomorrow. And then on my trip home tomorrow, I hit the North Texas net, usually every Thursday night.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. The Claremore repeater is connected to us for every Beacon Net. They're really good friends. They're my other club, so there you go. Do you have anything else for us tonight?
That's all I've got tonight. I'll let it go back to you. KI5PFE, I am clear now.
All right there, Philip. We'll say 73. Thanks for joining us, and come back and visit when you can. All right, this is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. We're at the bottom of the list, but I know I said last call, but I'm going to make one more final call. Anybody else before we shut this thing down, please call now.
November 5 Kilo Bravo Delta and 5 KBD mobile in the Metroplex of Coweta, Oklahoma.
All right there, I've been to Coweta. How you doing there, Pete? Take it away.
All right. Well, you're an experienced traveler then.
Yep,
It's not the end of the world, but you can see it from here. Nothing really for the net. Should have said in and out, but anyway, next time you're in Coweta, give me a shout. We can meet at Roy's Chicken or something. Anyway, have a good one. 73 Z5 KBD.
All right there, Pete. Well, I'll tell you, we don't make it to Oklahoma often, but I actually went there specifically to the Tulsa area to visit all of my ham radio friends, and we went to Coweta to go visit Mitch there. So there you go. But next time I'm in the area, I'll definitely let you know. Everybody will know because I tell them weeks in advance, so I've got things to do when I get there. So we'll say 73. We'll catch you on down the log, and we're going to take FQV. Go ahead with your recheck, Mark.
I was going to just mention that, a lot of nets we have carried on this repeater and that are streamed on YouTube. WB8CXO. So if you miss us and you want to hear it, even though you may be not able to check in, you can listen to us. Just go to his YouTube channel. So that's all I was going to say. Nick and Dustin, back to net control.
All right, thanks there, Mark. All right, that was the last call, so I'm going to let it drop here just real quick. And on behalf of the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, myself and the Beacon Net crew, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for checking in with us this evening. Come and join us on the next edition of the Beacon Net, Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on the W8 WKY repeater 147.390 with a positive offset and a PL tone of 114.8. Allstar Node 48496 and Echolink W8 WKY-R. Also, don't forget to check out the barometer net every morning at 7 a.m. except for Sunday here on the W8 WKY repeater. And don't forget to visit our friends over on the N5XQK Memorial Border Breaker net every day at noon Central Time. That's on Allstar Node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. They go a couple of hours, switch net controls at the top of the hour, and welcome rechecks. So check them out if you can. With that, this is KD8EPC returning the repeater to normal amateur use at this time, and I will be clear. 73 all y'all.